Hi guys, it's Linda Vassallo's Baking Days, and it's one of those days that's kind of tart because we're using lemon. I promised you guys that I would be making some lemon curd and show you how similar it is to making mango curd. The only difference is this. This is a liquid. We squeeze the lemons. Of course, you take the pits out and you strain the pits and any little pulp that might have. But like with the mango, you have to take the mango pieces and blend it in the blender or food processor and strain it. And there's no pits in that. So there's so much similarities with curd. Alexa, turn that down. It's a little too loud. I like to have a little music in the background. So this is basically 1 cup of sugar with lemon zest, 2 tablespoons of lemon zest. You take your fingers and you squeeze it together and get the oils in there, you know. And then that's like 2 tablespoons that I put in there in 1 cup. And then we got 1 cup of lemon juice, which was 5 lemons. And then we have 6 egg yolks. All right, so as with the mango curd, it's basically the same. I got this on the side just in case it looks to me like it's not thick enough, but I don't think we're gonna need it. That's just a just in case thing. So we don't have the oven on, and we're gonna pour the sugar in. So we got the sugar. I hope everybody's doing good today. I'm trying to learn the tricks of this trade here with this YouTube. And I'm going to pour the eggs in with the sugar. And we're gonna whisk that up. I'm gonna make sure I get every little drop out. I made something the other day that needed just egg whites, and I'm trying to remember what it was, but anyways, we had all these egg yolks left, and haste makes waste. So if you don't hurry, mean haste, it'll make waste, and I will not waste 6 egg yolks, not these days. All right, so we got all that out. And we're not on the heat yet, but we're gonna mix the sugar and the eggs together. It'll be like a little pasty like, which is good. And you don't have to worry about the zest. The zest is so small, you don't have to like strain that out or anything. Alright, so this is such a simple recipe. People are so intimidated by things that I was when I first started. I might change this to Linda Vassallo's beginner baking, because I'm kind of going back to basics and teaching you things you could use for fillers. This could be for a pie, for lemon meringue pie. Yum, yum, yum. Or it could be for tarts or bars like we did with the mangoes, or anything. Like, you could take some of this for something and some of this for another thing. It's just good to have. All right, so now I'm going to pour the liquid, and now I'm going to put the heat on. About, I would say, a little over medium. So I'm going to keep this off of here until it gets a little hot. Oh, it's getting hot pretty fast. It's a brand new stove. I've hardly barely used the top part of it. I baked a lot in there though. But yeah, so like I bought some raspberries too that I'm going to show you. It's so easy. It's the same basic idea, but with raspberries, no eggs. With strawberry compote, no eggs. Think curd, eggs. compote, no eggs. So raspberry compote I'm going to be making. And I made that passion fruit chocolate ganache. And I'm saving all these things. So I'm going to make some cupcakes for a friend of mine's coming over. She's a vanilla girl. Are you a vanilla or a chocolate person? I mean, I think that's a good way to find out what a person's like, if they're chocolate or they're vanilla. You know what I mean? Are you vanilla or are you chocolate? I'm a vanilla girl. But I mean, I still love chocolate. We went to a bakery the other day and I was like a kid in a candy store. I love checking other bakeries out. All right, so this is getting hot. We're gonna put the lemon juice in. That's a lot of lemon juice. It's just about at 1 cup. And get that right on the stove. And we don't need any sugar. As tart as that is, we have a cup of sugar that goes equal. So 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of lemon juice, but the lemon juice is still very tart. So we gotta put that up a little higher. I still like to put a little pinch of salt in everything I make. So hold on a little second. A little second. Just a pinch of salt is always good for the soul, especially when it's sea salt. Pinch is a pinch, not an inch. Oh boy, I can't wait till somebody opens their pool nearby so I can go pool hopping. Anybody hear that out there? My neighbors? My neighbors get all my cooking stuff that I make. Alright, now this is a little loose, but that's okay. It's gonna start. Oh! I always forget this because it's not in my sight. 1 stick of cold butter goes in at the end, just like with the mango curd. You put that in and it sets it up, like it sets it. Butter hardens when it cools. Think. Use your noggin. Besides a hat rack. I'm only kidding. I remember a friend used to say that to me. Use your head besides a hat rack. I say, yeah, you better watch it, buddy. Boy, times have changed. I'm trying to get together with a good friend of mine. Hi, Ingrid. I hope you see this, and I hope you're okay. Taking it easy today. I'm still doing this. I just started this about a month ago, maybe a little more than a month ago, and I got 53 subscribers. How much longer is it going to take me to get up to... If I start cursing and swearing, maybe I'll get more. It seems like people like that. Hey, you know what? I start talking like this in Italiano, you know, that ain't working, huh? What can I do? Put a wig on and some lipstick and look like a dime store, you know what? to get the subscribers. I'm teaching you how to cook. And I'm doing a good darn job of it. I'm giving you the recipes for free in the description. It's not in the comments, it's in the description. I noticed I was going a little far. I've been writing like stories about the recipe. So I'm cutting that down too. Hey, I'm just learning too. I'm learning how to be a YouTuber. And I'm gonna put this up a little higher because it's taking a little while. Okay. It'll start when you start feeling that pull, you'll know you're on the right track. And if I don't feel that pull, this is what I'm going to do. Take a little bit out. This is what I do with the compote. With the raspberry compote, I always do this. or the strawberry compote. For one thing, I get rid of the seeds and any pulp and strain it. You don't have to strain strawberries, just the raspberries to get the seeds out, unless you like the seeds. Some people like the seeds. They have jars of seedless and seeded raspberry jam. And I like to leave some hunks in there of the fruit. So when you put it in a cake, you get a nice bite of that juicy piece of fruit in there. So I'm making a lot of tropical stuff right now because it's summertime's coming. Summertime. Okay, come on now. Speed it up. See, right now I can go beep and speed you up a little. Speed this up a little bit. I did speed up squeezing the juice and taking the pits out. I did that for you. Just for you. Because I love you so much. I'll get better at this, guys. Just give me a chance. I'll never forget I was on an interview once and I had like 5. You ever had that? You have 5 people staring you down like with their glasses. So what can you do for our company? I used to be a medical coder, believe it or not. I did that for a long time, 15 to 20 years. And I was raising my daughter alone. Summertimes I had some help from the family. And it wasn't easy, you know. I missed out on a lot of my daughter's events because I had to work. But I did it, and she's doing well, so nobody's perfect. Come on now. Just gotta get a little thicker, or else I'm gonna be doing that little trick. I'm not even showing you the pot, sorry. See, it's still kind of liquidy. On the sides it's getting thicker. That's because it's a large amount. But you gotta keep stirring it. Once it, you know what, I really should be using a spatula. Let me get my big spatula. Oh, there it is, right there. Aren't I lucky? We don't need this whisk anymore. Put that right there. Because we need to be able to tell if it sticks to the back in the best way possible. We don't want, oh, it's starting to bubble up, guys. It's coming together. It could be mango curd by the color. It's a beautiful color. I just get really into the colors of these curds and the raspberry, all the different fruits. God, imagine, oops, I got some on the, I better wipe that off. It's gonna start burning. I got some on the grill. You don't want to smell burnt. Careful, don't do this. All right, let me get that back on there and turn this down. Now we turn it down. All right, it's definitely getting to the point where we could stop. I don't think we need the cornstarch. I'm hoping we don't. This is gonna thicken up in the refrigerator. So when you take your, like I did with the mango, now since we have a little bit more in here, maybe a little harder to do that. Take your thing and go like this, watch. See, look. And once it makes a line through, you know you're almost there. And if you feel like you're, ooh, that tastes good. I got a little drop. That is delicious. It's perfect. It's the perfect amount. All right. I think we're just about done. I just like to make sure it's really done. I hope they don't tell me that I can't have this music in the back. One time I did the hour of power when I was doing that cake and getting to know each other. They said that some of my songs was not allowed in certain countries. Okay, so this, I turn this down. I'm gonna put it up just a little bit more, and as soon as it starts, it's bubbling. All right, we're almost there. It starts bubbling like that, you're just about done. It just kind of feels a little loose still. The worst case scenario is if it's still too loose, you could heat it all up again. And, but I don't think it's gonna be. I don't know why I'm so worried. All right, it's bubbling. It should be done. All right, we're taking it off the heat. We're done. We're gonna trust it. We're gonna trust the process. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. All right, let me turn my back to the slats. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm forgetting something. Oh, the butter. Here, putting this here for a second. The butter I put in here. This is a little fridge right here. I don't know why we have this refrigerator here. There's nothing in it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pour all that right in. I cut it all up. I turned off the stove. Move that over a little. We're just gonna stay right here for a minute. Break up that butter so it goes evenly. I cut them into pieces, but they melded together again. There you go. 1 stick of butter, 4 ounces. It'll all be in the description. I could have did this in fast motion and just told you, but I decided to spend some time with you. All right, so we got that cooling down with the butter. Perfect. Lemon zest. Lemon curd. There you go. You got, remember, curd is eggs, compote is no eggs. Okay? Remember that. This could be used, and also this could be frozen. It freezes very well. You could put it in a plastic container. I'm gonna let this cool down, of course, before I even put it in the fridge. Alexa, turn that down just a little bit. I don't think she's listening to me. Boy, oh boy. Is that a saxophone or is that a trumpet? All right, come with me. We're gonna get ready to put this in the jar. And that's it. So easy to make, guys. So easy. I put this on the cold table too, so it would thicken up a little bit. Look how pretty that is. It's nice, huh? I know, I don't have the light in here. I think I'm gonna have my husband put a light up over there. This is my bakery. It's been my bakery for years. done so much baking in here. Lately, I've been putting up a few of my cakes that you've never seen. I figured you might as well get to know what I've done. A friend of mine said, Linda, you're hurting yourself, because I hurt my feet real bad the other day. He goes, you're doing too much. You got to give yourself a break. I said, so, okay, I'll put some of my cakes on so people could see what I've done. I've done a lot of different stuff. Weddings, I did christenings, I've done engagement parties, I've done a lot of #1 birthdays, first birthdays. All right, so this looks like, let me just feel it with my knuckle. It still looks way too hot to put in a jar. That is so yummy. Oh my God. So this is lemon curd. Don't get mixed up. Lemon, because it almost has the same color. What's with this? You know what? Just for safety and the sake of it, I might just add a little bit of should we just trust the process or add this? I'm gonna just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna trust the process. I made my mind up. So we're gonna use this jar and put that whole thing in, or I could use a different kind of a container, because I'm not going to be using it now. There's a lot of stuff I'm not going to be using right away. Where's my favorite little container? Can you see me, guys? I had a little container that was perfect for this. I don't want you to have to watch me look for my container, so I'm just going to put it in the jar for now. And then that's it. We're done. Look at that beautiful, beautiful curd. Ah, I'm spilling it all over. I looked away for 1 second. You know what? This is not going to fit. I do have to get another container. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so that's it. Lemon curd. The recipe will be in the description. I can't quite pick this up yet, but I'm going to probably be transferring this. Wrap it tightly. Put it in I wouldn't put it in a glass jar in the freezer, because it could break. You know, you don't want that happening. And this is warm. It's not too hot. I'm going to let this cool off. I like to let things cool off, especially if it has eggs in it, before you put it in the refrigerator or freezer. And I'm going to refrigerate this first before I freeze it. That's my thing. If you don't want to do that, that's up to you. But that's it, guys. There it is. There's the lemon curd, and the part that I spilled, I'm going to taste. I'm sorry. This is just so good. It's so good. Oh my goodness. It's. I'm glad that spilled. Here, let's get that up. I'm not gonna act like a pig and lick it with my tongue. Okay, there it is. There it is. Lemon curd. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Have a blessed day.